So I'm going to get Claire to tell you about what her experience has been on the Flourish program. But let's start, Claire, just by tell people a little bit about you, please.
Hi everyone, I'm Claire Waterhouse. I'm 55. I've been on the Flourish programme now for 6 months. I live in West Cornwall and I live with my husband Andrew and my son Miles, who's 24, who's just returned from uni. So we're just trying to see what that looks like for us being a two and then we're a three.
And what about work, Claire? Because I know you have a job that you love.
Yes, I do. I'm a career coach and business coach now. And that has come out of my menopause crash that I had last year, which we'll talk about in a sec. And I needed to do something else. So I'm now doing being self-employed, supporting individuals to get back into work, and I love it.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. All right. So I guess the first question to ask you is what led you to join the Flourish program? What kind of symptoms and difficulties were going on for you that you thought I really need to get some kind of structured help?
I was feeling really anxious, overwhelmed with emotions. Stress levels were through the roof. I had extreme fatigue. My energy used to dip during the afternoon. It sort of got to that 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was just like done. Um, you name it, it was buzzword bingo as far as symptoms were concerned, really. It was not only hot sweats, it was freezing cold chills, both during the day of an evening. And the one that nobody really wants to talk about is vaginal atrophy and itching horrendously around my genitals. So it was just appalling.
So, um, I guess the next question then is what kind of hesitations did you have about joining Flourish? Did you have any, and what were they?
I think it was aligning the what I wanted to get out of the program and also looking at the cost for me as
Mhm.
well.
Hmm.
Um, it was like, well, actually, I've tried everything else. I need to prioritize my health and well-being. And I've done a lot of research. I'm not somebody that takes things at face value. And for me, what I thought I could get out of Flourish, it was about absolutely, it seemed like really good value. So, but I would say that was the thing that I did consider. I weighed up, well, compared to everything else that I'm spending at the moment and what I'm going to get out of this, actually, is it going to do what I need it to do? And I decided, yep. And I'm so glad that I did.
Great. And you said you'd done lots of research and you tried other things. What other that I imagined hadn't worked because that's why you came to the program. But what else had you tried?
Well, I was all over Davina and everything else. I ran the library, so all of the books that were the natural way to get through the menopause, I'd researched them all. I'd looked at everything. I was trying to do as much natural as possible. Unfortunately, because of symptoms and a bit of history, I got put on HRT. And at that point, I was at such a low ebb that I thought, well, I'll just try anything. And that was horrendous for me as well. It just didn't suit me at all. And my fibroids got worse because that's another thing that I
Mm.
had. I was just like, yeah. The other thing as well that I think I could see the benefit of Flourish is, as we've spoken before, Sarah, is the learning piece as well.
Mm. Mm.
Because actually, it wasn't just okay, it's the homeopathy and the remedies. It was the coaching piece with peer support and also and the community, but also the learning. So for
Yeah.
me, that was invaluable.
Yeah, yeah. So that kind of goes into the next question, which were, what were the benefits and what did you like about the program? So you're saying that the learning piece was really important for you. What did that learning involve? Because it sounded like you had already done a lot of research and learning. What? what did you learn that was new? Or
Well, I think the program for me, it was I actually learnt about what was actually happening to my body. So from my thyroid to my gut to my liver, and the big one for me was my adrenal glands. It actually was all there in the program, and it was like a bit of a light bulb moment, and I was just, oh my goodness gracious me, yes, now I get it. And I think as well, because the menopause is such a personal experience for everybody, and everybody's symptoms are different, how they experience them, the severity, how many symptoms they get. For me, the learning piece was just being able to get a handle on all the things that were happening and why they were happening. And I felt a lot more reassured.
fantastic. Yeah, yeah. And any other kind of elements of the program? So there's the learning. Anything else in the program that was you found helpful?
Oh, the sort of the group coaching sessions,
Yeah,
love those. Love a good
yeah,
group coaching
yeah,
session.
yeah.
And just to have a chat with others that are going through the program as well, and their symptoms, and the learning as well that they've brought about nutrition. I've learned a lot of different things from a lot of um, a lot of people that I've met on the program, which has been lovely.
Yeah, that's great. And I know that you got a lot from the homeopathic treatment. Would you like to say anything about that?
Yeah, sure. So my energy now, I don't have the energy dips in the afternoon. I'm sort of there, pretty much consistent energy during the day. My sleep is so much better. I now manage to sleep a good 5, 6 hours, which was unheard of for me. And actually getting off to sleep with being comfortable and being not too hot or my joints aching, that's so much better. I
Mhm.
don't have any tingling or joint pain in my hands at all, or my feet at all. That's all gone. Um, as much joint pain as I used to get. Yes, fair enough. I'm 55. I get a bit stiff when I get out of bed in the morning, but we're working on that. Um, and yeah, I think I just the sweats have gone, the day chills have gone. I get the odd occasional night sweat, but again, this final remedy hopefully will sort of knock that into shape. So yeah, I'm feeling really good.
Great. And what about on the emotional level? What's changed there?
Um, I'm a lot more calm. I'm a lot more, I used to get quite irritable and frustrated and sort of angry and irritated inside. Um, that's virtually disappeared. My moods are very much more stable, which is fantastic. And I feel generally a lot happier in myself. It's like I found my happy place, really.
That's great. What a lovely thing to be able to say.
Yeah,
Great. Okay. So, if there's someone watching this, Claire, who's thinking, he's kind of weighing up whether or not they want to do Flourish and, what the upsides or downsides would be, what might you say to them?
do it. Do it as soon as you can. Because actually, again, like I've said, it's menopause is such a an individual journey. And you're no one person is going to feel exactly the same as somebody else. And I think that the things that I've learnt, certainly through Flourish, it's not just the formal online learning piece. It's actually the getting outside more and just getting some vitamin D and just taking time for myself. And yeah, it's okay to go, and if your energy dips, have a lie in a little bit, have a kip, it's fine. You don't need to be doing 24/7 cardio fitness regimes to actually get yourself fit. A brisk walk, a bit of sea swimming, and a bit of Pilates, which I'm now doing, is also fine. So it's like, why wouldn't you?
Brilliant, brilliant. All right. Listen, Claire, I mean, on that high note, I'm going to say thank you so much for being a wonderful participant on the programme and for being up for doing this interview so that other people can really get a deeper understanding of what you can achieve with Flourish. So thanks very much.
You're more than welcome.